Good day guys. Welcome to Predict Futbol's YouTube channel. In this channel we provide well-analyzed football predictions and betting tips. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more videos. In this video, we have prepared very safe 5 odds betting tips for Saturday, 12th of August, 2023. That being said, let's go straight to the games. Athletic Bilbao vs Real Madrid. Real Madrid will be bidding to make the perfect start to their 2023-24 La Liga campaign when they head to San Mamés on Saturday evening to take on Athletic Bilbao. Real Madrid finished second in the table last season, 10 points behind the champions Barcelona, while Athletic were 8th, 2 points behind 7th-placed Osasuna in the race for European qualification. Athletic will enter this match off the back of a 1-1 draw with Manchester United in Dublin last weekend, with the friendly rounding off their preparations for the new campaign. Athletic Bilbao have not actually beaten Real Madrid in La Liga since March 2015, which is extremely worrying, but they did manage to hold Los Blancos to a 1-1 draw when the two teams last locked horns on the final match day of last season. It has been all too rare in recent games that Athletic Bilbao have kept a clean sheet. The facts show that Athletic Bilbao have failed to prevent opponents from scoring in 6 of their previous 6 clashes, giving up 11 goals on the way. Despite that, time will tell if that trend will be sustained in this game. Real Madrid have not lost at San Mamés in La Liga since March 2015, winning on their last 4 visits to the stadium in Spain's top flight. Looking at their form, Real Madrid have been scored against in 5 of their last 6 games, with opponents netting 8 goals in total. Defensively, Real Madrid certainly have room for improvement. Our prediction. Our assessment here is that Athletic Bilbao will have their work cut out to see themselves scoring against this Real Madrid lineup who we think should be able to grind out a win. Our tip is therefore for a win or draw for Real Madrid at the end of the 90. Hoping for a good game. Union SaintGills vs Oud Heverlee Leuven. Union SaintGills will be hoping for a repeat of their last result, following the 0-1 First Division A success versus Standard Liège. Union SaintGills haven't been able to stop scoring goals, finding the back of the net in each and every one of their last 6 games. They have managed to rack up 9 during that period and have conceded a total of 5. In any event, it remains to be seen whether such a trend will be sustained in this next game. Looking at the pre-match facts, Union SaintGills have not been beaten in the league by Oud Heverlee Leuven in their last 3 matches. Union SaintGills are undefeated in their previous 5 league matches at home. Since being defeated in their last game at the hands of RWD Molenbeek in First Division A action, Oud Heverlee Leuven and their travelling supporters will be hoping that they can get a better result in this one. Proving their appetite for action-packed encounters, we've had goals 22 times in the prior 6 games in which Oud Heverlee Leuven have sent out their troops, making it a mean average of 3.67 goals for each fixture. Opposition teams have hit 8 of those goals. Our prediction. We believe that Union SaintGills can and should get a lot of shots on goal and make them count. However, Oud Heverlee Leuven could well find it tough to get shooting opportunities, although we do think that they will probably end up getting enough chances to score, too. Therefore, we are anticipating a comfortable winning margin for Union SaintGills at full time. Trinity's Leuven vs Sloven Libertas. Trinity's Leuven will be hoping for a better result following the 2-1 First League loss in their previous game against Slavia Prague. Trinity's Leuven have been quite ineffective in attack in more recent games. Their goals for figure stands at just 3 versus opposition teams during their previous 6 fixtures. In those meetings, Trinity's Leuven have also seen the tally of goals against them total 7. Having said that, we must now wait to see whether the trend might be maintained in this upcoming game or not. After a loss in their previous game against Bohemians 1905 in First League action, Sloven Libertas and their travelling fans will hope for a better result here. In as many as 5 out of the previous 6 games featuring Sloven Libertas, 3 or more goals have been struck. The average goals scored per match in that time is 3.67, with the average number of goals for Sloven Libertas coming out as 2.5. Going into this game, the form guide shows that Sloven Libertas haven't beaten Trinity's Leuven in away games against them for the last 4 league matches. They'll be keen to stop this run. Sloven Libertas have not been beaten in their last 4 away league matches. Our prediction: we're of the opinion that Sloven Libertas and Trinity's Lyn could well both score and end up finding themselves in a fairly even game here. A draw is a real possibility, as we are expecting there to be little between them. That's why our selection here is for over 1.5 goals at the end of this game. Newcastle United vs Aston Villa. Newcastle United will face off against away side Aston Villa at St James Park in the Premier League game on Saturday. Expectations will be sky high for Newcastle coming into the 2023-24 season, as they will attempt to retain their top 4 position. They'll also have the Champions League to contend with, which could detract from their overall league performance. The Magpies have experienced a positive preseason with 5 wins and 2 draws from their 7 friendly fixtures. Newcastle have won their last 3 outings, with the most recent a 4-0 win over Villarreal at St James Park. Newcastle and Aston Villa actually faced off in the preseason as part of the Premier League Summer Series. They played out a thrilling 3-3 draw, which included coming back from a 2-goal deficit in the first half. Aston Villa will be looking to crack on after their impressive 2022-23 campaign. Fans will be hoping to challenge for a Europa League spot with a top 6 finish under the guidance of Unai Emery. Since the arrival of the Spanish manager at the end of 2022, Aston Villa have looked a completely transformed team. In fact, they are second only to Manchester City for the most Premier League points, 43, since the start of 2023. The Villains will also have been encouraged by their preseason, as they have won 3 and drawn 3 of 6 total fixtures. This includes their 2 most recent matches, a 2-0 win over Lazio and a 2-1 away win over Valencia in Spain. Our prediction: we believe that Newcastle United have it within them to dominate on the ball and be rewarded with decent chances. In contrast, Aston Villa may well find it hard to score a goal of their own, but we do think it's quite likely that they will be being dangerous at times, too. Accordingly, we see over 1.5 goals when the full-time whistle blows. Sporting Lisbon vs Visella. Sporting Lisbon will begin their search for a 20th top-flight title when they entertain Visella at Estadio José Alvalade on Saturday. The 2020-21 Primera Liga champions finished 4th last season, 13 points behind table-topping Benfica, while Visella finished 34 points shy of Sporting in 11th place. With a successful preseason in the bank, Sporting looks set to begin their 2023-24 Primera Liga campaign with a comfortable victory over Visella, who failed to taste victory in 11 of their 17 away league games last term. At least 3 goals per match were recorded in 5 of the past 6 fixtures where Sporting Lisbon have been involved. Opposition teams scored 5 of them in this period, whereas Sporting Lisbon managed a tally of 14. The stats tell the story, and Visella have been scored against in 5 of their last 6 games, letting opponents get 9 goals in all. At the back, Visella just haven't been too solid at all. That pattern won't necessarily follow through here, though. Our prediction: we've got the feeling that Visella are certainly able to breach the defense of this Sporting Lisbon outfit, although it might not quite be enough to avoid a loss. We're predicting a close game with over 2.5 goals at the end of the match. Could easily see this go either way. Stade Lausanne Auchi vs FC Zurich. Stade Lausanne Auchi go into this game following on from a 1-1 Super League drawn game versus Servette FC. Matches with Stade Lausanne Auchi have usually been absorbing affairs of late, with high scoring expected. Over their past half-dozen games, the sum total of 22 goals have flown in for both sides combined, at an average of 3.67 goals per game, with 14 of these accredited to Stade Lausanne Auchi. That sort of trend isn't assured to be continued into this game, though. Coming into this fixture, Stade Lausanne Auchi are without a home win in the past 2 matches in the league. FC Zurich will go into this meeting following on from a 3-0 Super League win against Lugano in their most recent fixture. Over the course of their previous 6 clashes, FC Zurich have helped themselves to the sum of 13 goals. FC Zurich have also not failed to score on each one of those occasions. During that period, they have seen 6 goals scored by their opponent. Our prediction: we're thinking that Stade Lausanne Auchi might well have a job on their hands to find the net against this FC Zurich team, who we think might be able to get on the scoresheet themselves in a winning performance. With that in mind, we reckon that it will be a win or draw for FC Zurich after 90 minutes. We're expecting it to be that close. This game has already been placed on 1xBet. The booking code is 7ZFJQ. If you are not yet on 1xBet, you can simply register on their website. Use the promo code Predict Futbol 1 to get 300% welcome bonus. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe for more videos.